everyone, my name is Sky Birch and I discuss wealth building, budgeting, and give practical tips to help you progress and move forward in your life. Today, I'm going to give you the 6 best side hustles, also known as a way to make extra money outside of your 9 to 5. And what better timing can we ask for than now when many of us have the flexibility to do so? It doesn't matter if you're financing a dream or wanting to go on a big vacation or to start your own business, a side hustle is for you and it can grow into so much more. Number 1, run Facebook ads for local business owners. Now, this is a side hustle that gives you a good balance of time and money because we don't want to always give up our quality of life when we're looking for a side hustle. So this gives you low time investment, but it also gives you the extra income that you need. So why Facebook ads out of all other platforms? Well, Facebook is the largest social media network. Second is actually YouTube, but going back to what we were discussing, Facebook is the largest. There are 2.89 billion monthly active Facebook users, and 74% of users visit the platform each and every day. On top of that, the average user spends about 20 minutes per day per visit. Year over year, Facebook ad revenue grew by 56% for a total of $28 billion in Q2 of 2021. So let's talk about how many businesses are actually using Facebook ads so that we can understand if the market is saturated with a lot of businesses already using ads or is there room for growth. So out of 32.5 million businesses, only 900,000 businesses are actually using Facebook ads. So that basically tells me that yes, there is opportunity, there's room for growth because currently only about 2.8% of businesses are using Facebook ads, which means there's huge opportunity. So how does it work? How do you create a Facebook ad? What do you do? Well, first you start off with understanding your demographic. You go in, you have to have a Facebook profile. You go in and you choose your audience. So you choose your demographic, age, location, gender, etc. The people that you want to see the ad. Then you choose where you want to run the ad, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Messenger, or other options. Next, you go ahead and set your budget so that you can select how much you want to pay daily for the ad during the course of the campaign. Next, you'll pick your ad format, whether it's going to be an image, a video, or both. Finally, you'll place your order and then go ahead and measure and track performance. So there you're going to be tracking your performance. You can make adjustments or edits to the ad, and you can even run 2 ads simultaneously to see which one is getting better traction, which one are people responding to a little bit more, and make adjustments from there. So the question that everyone wants to know, how much money can you make from running Facebook ads? Well, essentially, if you're running a Facebook ad, what you're doing is you're helping businesses to increase their traffic and get more visibility through digital marketing of a Facebook ad. You can make about $1,000 per month per client according to information that's available online. This is a side hustle that is strongly growing in popularity and definitely something to check out, seeing as though the average business owner may not know how to or may not have the time to run their own ads, and that's where you come in. Side hustle number 2. This is something I did not know about, but it's very cool. Did you guys know that people rent out their cars for extra income? Yes. My second recommendation is to rent out your car. So there's a whole world out there of people that rent out their cars, similar to how people rent out their houses. And there's this website called Turo. On Turo, you can create a profile and actually rent out your car. Now, this is a really good option, especially if you have a second car that you aren't using. Or if you're thinking of using Turo to rent out your only car, just make sure that you're not too emotionally attached to it, having the understanding that yes, it's your personal car, but you're also using it for your side hustle to rent out. According to Turo's site, average annual income is $10,516. Now, if you're thinking about how insurance works, safety measures, support, all of those good things, Turo has all of that stuff available. And they even have an app where you can manage trips, pricing, message your guests, and more. So I know you're also probably thinking, what happens if there's an accident? Is there insurance available? And the answer is yes. There's different types of insurance plans that you can choose from that include different levels of reimbursement for physical damage. Now, the way it works is that each insurance plan represents a percentage of the trip price that you get to keep. And the trip price is what you charge the people that are renting your car. For instance, the 60 plan gives you $750,000 in third-party liability, and you get to earn 60% of the trip price. For the 75 plan, you earn 75% of the trip price, and you can see that it comes with a $250 deductible, and it also has some other exclusions that are different from the 60 plan. You can see as you increase your plan amount, you earn more of the trip price. Also, your deductible gets higher and higher. So you really have to understand the balance between how much you want to make and how much you're willing to pay for a deductible before insurance kicks in. So overall, Turo is a great option for money on the side. It also has a low time investment once you set up your systems and any type of rules that you have regarding the use of your car. So side hustle number 3, deliver items or food. Now wait, I know that you're probably thinking like that's an obvious side hustle that everybody talks about. However, I'm gonna give you the top 2 companies, and I'm also gonna give you some bonus information. Now, just to tell you about the sheer growth of the food delivery industry, you'll understand why this is a really good side hustle because of the demand. There's been unseen growth in this sector. In fact, over 45 million Americans use a food delivery app. Now, once society sees that certain things are working, it changes things moving forward, meaning food delivery isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Now, I told you that I would mention the top 2 food delivery companies, and those companies are DoorDash and Uber Eats. Some of you may not be surprised by that, but just wanted to confirm that those are the top 2 companies. Essentially, what this means is that these companies have the demand to provide you with a great side hustle. Startup cost is low, and you don't need a unique skill set to get started. Mainly, you just need a smartphone and a car. And in some areas, you can even use a scooter, a bike, or even walk. Another perk is that you can work both companies to maximize your earnings. So if you meet the qualifications, you can easily sign up and start delivering by either going onto the website or downloading the app onto your phone. All right, so now I'm gonna give you some bonus insights that some may not know. Now, there is a background check during the application process. And once you are approved and checked through, then you're ready to go ahead and get started. So both apps will show you what's available in your area based on location, and also may suggest busy times or popular areas nearby that will qualify you for bonus pay. When it comes to paying for orders, the interesting thing is that DoorDash actually has a credit card that they can mail you called the Red Card, which can be used to pay for orders in advance. So you can choose to accept the card, or you can choose to only make deliveries that don't require you to pay for your orders at pickup. Now, let's talk schedules. So DoorDash actually has a unique feature where you can qualify for something called early access scheduling, where you can go ahead and lock in peak hours up to 6 hours in advance. So this means you have priority over drop-in DoorDashers during the blocks that you've selected. Now, you do have to qualify for this perk, but it's a nice perk to have, especially if you meet the qualifications in terms of your ratings and number of deliveries. In terms of money, your payment, both companies pay you in a combination of time, including waiting time at the restaurant and mileage. You also have the opportunity to earn small bonuses during peak periods. So the base pay for both companies ranges from $2 to $10, but of course, most of your money is gonna be made through tips. Customers can leave a tip before and after the food has been delivered. That's actually really cool because once customers leave their tip beforehand and you've delivered the food, there's still an opportunity to get even more money if they choose to leave a tip after the food has been delivered. And tips are 100% yours. Other item or food delivery companies that are worth mentioning would be Shipt, SHIPT, and Instacart. However, DoorDash is currently the leader in online food delivery business in the United States, and Uber Eats is the most widely used food delivery service as it's active in 6 continents. So, if you have a love for grammar and you can spot errors on the fly, you might want to look in proofreading as your side hustle. So there's lots of opportunities to enhance content for bloggers, content creators, website holders, and more. And essentially what you're doing is you're being paid to review the content, make it look more professional and polished. You can find jobs on Monster or Freelancer ranging from $12 to $50 an hour. Number 5. So we mentioned renting out your car. Well, number 5 is renting out a room. Whether you get a roommate to sign a lease to help you with your mortgage, or if you list it on Airbnb, renting out a room is a very lucrative side hustle. Now, this option does require vetting and screening just to make sure that you and the person are compatible. Also, if you have an HOA, just be sure that you are compliant with their rules and can rent out your space. If you're interested in this, there are various sites to check out, such as roommates.com, roomiematch.com, and of course, Airbnb. All right, so my last recommendation for a side hustle, number 6, and it's actually really cool. If you have something that you're good at that you can teach, you should create a course on Teachable. Maybe you speak another language, or maybe you know how to do yoga, or you're a wine connoisseur. Are you passionate about healthy cooking or even breastfeeding? Do you have a niche skill that you can teach others? If you do, you can create and sell that skill on platforms like Teachable. And there are all kinds of people teaching courses, from tutoring to coding to baking to painting. It's just so much opportunity to use what you have knowledge about to go ahead and teach others while you're earning money at the same time. According to their website, there are over 100,000 creators who have earned over $1 billion teaching and coaching. And even if you don't want to go through Teachable and you want to use your own website, I think an online course is a great option for a side hustle. So these are my top 6 side hustles, and I tried to pick some options that I'm currently doing or would do myself. But I'm curious, which of the side hustles would you do? Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Until next time, thank you for watching. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to join the family, and best wishes with your side hustle, and I will see you in the next video.